Ballard, the Abundance Business Coach, and I wanted to jump on here today and make sure that I am live because that is what I'm trying to do. So, anyway, I just wanted to chat with you guys and share some things that have been going on. I have not been real active on here recently. And there's been a lot of reasons for that. But the biggest thing that is going on is I want to share with you kind of a little bit of my 2020 journey. And each year, I pick a theme or a word that I really want to focus on for that year. And for 2020, not knowing what 2020 was going to be, I picked authentic or authenticity. So this year has been a journey of authenticity for Kelly. And it's been an interesting journey. If any of you decide you want to go on a journey to become your authentic self, hit me up and let me walk through that process with you because it's a beautiful, messy, painful, amazing process. So, what I want to share with you today is something that I've really struggled with, that has been a really difficult battle for me. And this may surprise some of you, and some of you it may not surprise. But I have really struggled with fear of judgment. All of us have fear, all of us have worry. What are people thinking? Am I good enough? We have these voices in our heads that tell us we're not good enough, we're inadequate, everybody's better. We judge our inside that we know by other people's outsides, and that's not a fair fight. Let's just call it what it is. That is not a fair fight. So I have really struggled with judgment. I've struggled with judgment around a lot of things. What I'm supposed to be, how I'm supposed to look, how I'm supposed to dress. Don't sing right, so I don't sing. I don't dance because I don't dance right. Just all these little things. And one of the first major steps that I took, one of the major action steps that I took this year, early in the year, was while on vacation with one of my best friends, I got a tattoo because that was one of those things that business owners didn't do, good girls didn't do, that had been kind of taboo. So I said, you know what? It's something that I want to do, something that I've wanted to do, and I'm going to do it. And if somebody wants to judge me for it, that's their problem. And I was really, really comfortable in that decision. But there are other parts and pieces, there are other things that were more difficult, that were bigger mountains for me to climb over. And the funny part of that is my tattoo is actually of a mountain range. But that's for another day. But one of the things that I really struggled with in terms of judgment was being a business owner, owning a business, was fear of what my clients thought of me, fear of losing clients if I offended them, and so worried and so concerned about offending a client or a potential client that I kept myself small and kept parts of me that I was afraid of judgment hidden. And in doing so, it prohibited me from being able to show up and be true to myself. And I, this year, have come to the conclusion and figured out I can't do that anymore. I can't live that way anymore. And in one of my coaching calls with one of my coaching clients, I came to this awareness and this realization that things that block me block my business. As I was looking at him and watching him, the things that were blocking him personally were blocking his business. And we worked as a coach and client to tear down those blocks in his life that were blocking him personally. And we saw, whew, his business just explode. It was amazing. It was fabulous. So one of the things that I have kept as a little secret, and I've justified it in a lot of ways, is my faith. I've been afraid that if I share my faith, if I make my faith known, that I will be judged. That people who don't share my faith will not want to be my friend, will not want to be my client, and or that I will be judged by the things that I do. If I say a bad word, which I have been known to do. Oh, well, she says she's a woman of faith and she talks like that. Or maybe you would see me out at a restaurant having a glass of wine and go, "Ah, how can she claim to be a woman of faith and drink?" All of these tapes that go on in our minds. And so I've just really kept that quiet, and I've justified it. It's personal, it's private. I don't need to do it. I don't need to share it. But in keeping it private and hiding it, it has blocked me and it's blocked my business. So I am not going to be secretive about my faith going forward. But I do believe this. So my core values are that if you care what I know, you will ask me. And I also believe that you are not going to care what I know unless you know that I care about you. So I promise I am not going to be blowing up my Facebook page with preaching or anything else. I honor everyone's journey. Everyone is on their own path, has their own beliefs and their own systems that are working for them or not working for them. And I am happy to, as a coach, explore any and all of that. So I will share my faith when I feel it's appropriate. I will share that I'm praying for something, or I may comment and say that I'll be praying for you. And if that offends you, I am sorry. And if you ask me not to, then I won't. If I say something that is offensive to somebody, I would love for you to come and talk to me about it and share with me. I'm very open to, I don't want to argue. I'm not going to debate. And I do promise you one thing I will say straight up. I will not discuss is politics. I will not. I will discuss values. I will share my values. I will share humanity and our pains, our growth, our struggles in life and in business. But I don't want to talk about things that are divisive. So that's it. That is Kelly's big reveal of authenticity. And I hope that something in this has given somebody something that means something that they can take away and apply. The other thing I will share is there's going to be more coming around this concept of what blocks your business. Because as you all know, I'm the abundance business coach, and I really strive to work with businesses and help business owners become abundant in every way that they desire to be. And that's something that we're going to be doing a lot more with. You'll hear more about that in coming days. So if you are interested in that, please let me know. Please reach out, comment, and I will be glad to share more of that with you. Thank you, and I hope everyone has a fabulous day and is having a great week. Thank you, and we will talk more soon.